Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty cool news to go and cover when it comes to GameStop in regards to their upcoming restock, as well as also something really cool and really nifty that GameStop is actually doing. And especially as of today, especially because my last video was even in regards to this kind of, somewhat throwing down some shade and throwing up some hands for Walmart and Best Buy for kind of doing really kind of bad subscription based, kind of somewhat scummy, kind of also somewhat very opportunistic marketing. We actually saw GameStop actually do something really kind of cool and really nice. So if you guys have had a chance to go and set up for the pro membership, this will be something that's going to be kind of nice in regards to that. As well, we also, as like a part one, we'll do a bit of restock news, but as well, part two, we have a very nifty and kind of weird story that I kind of wanted to go and talk about, because it's like almost worth its own individual video, but also at the same time, not really. So we'll use the timestamps down below if you guys are curious on that. And that's regards to the Japanese Xbox, which for some odd reason has only sold 100,000 total units, which is kind of, at least in my opinion, a little bit small. So a lot of little fun random stuff throughout this video. So let's go and dive on into it. So number one, guys, I'm sure you guys have seen, this kind of been like the flavor of the past 2 weeks or so of all of this really strange, weird subscription-based models that these really big retailers have been trying to go push and promote. We understand it because it makes them money. We understand it because, at least on the bright side, it does have some benefits, such as, like extra side details or also calming down scalpers and botters. But I think we all collectively agree, based on all the videos we've talked about, the $200 for Best Buy Total Tech, not worth it. The Walmart thing we talked about before, if you guys missed that video, check that out, for like $100, not worth it. But GameStop, even though at my very first, I will be honest, I kind of saw this coming when I first started seeing a lot of this GameStop stuff, if you guys remember a few months back. But even whenever GameStop made this $15 pro promotion, I'm like, well, I can see it not being that bad, but why do we have to pay more money on top of having to pay money on top of bundles and all that other various stuff? And I still stand by that. I really feel like a lot of these bigger bundles don't necessarily really have these pro memberships, especially as we saw that a lot of pro members weren't even able to even go and get and buy and receive the consoles from the Xbox Series X, Halo Infinite drops, and other various drops. But as well, it's also for a whole year, so we can't complain that much. But this is not going to be actually me going and dogging on the GameStop Pro subscription. This is actually us actually giving some kind of cool stuff as well. So, and also, like I said, other restock news. So as you guys know, as I mentioned, we've had a lot of these big retailers kind of somewhat price gouging out a lot of their retailers and retail consumers just trying to go get consoles for their family, for their kids, for themselves, for obviously for the holidays or whatever. But one nice thing, and we have to get, I always want to give credit where credit's due, is GameStop actually is doing a little bit of a pro member offer. We've seen this floating around quite a bit. I saw a few tweets about this, and I even checked it myself because I actually am not currently a pro member, because as you guys know, I have my PS5 itself. If I ever want to get a console for giveaways, I do like a, either Best Buy, well, it used to be Best Buy, or like a Target or something like that, or work with a company and help it so we can give out stuff. So make sure you guys are subscribed, the notifications on, the Twitch, Weeples, all that good stuff down below. Just saying, but this is actually some kind of really cool thing we had a chance to go and see. There is now a promotion going on, and it basically, I think, is like, I'll give you guys the rundowns on how people are getting it, because I have seen this quite a bit. But basically, it says over here, basically stating that for GameStop, you could go and now join the pro membership starting at just $9.99 for a limited time. Sign up for the pro rewards and save $5. Combine that with your $10 reward bonus, and your pro membership has basically just been a complete scratch, and you're good to go. So as you guys can also see this too as well in regards to the GameStop stuff. And for some of you guys don't know, I'm sure you guys do, but GameStop just basically has a similar process where you have a pro membership, and as you have a pro membership, you have a chance to sign up and get your console a little bit earlier. At this time, it's mostly only pro members that usually get to get them, in all honesty. But you also get a few little benefits, such as discounts or trade-in bonuses and all that type of stuff. But the best thing about it, at least in comparison to, say, Walmart or Best Buy, it's only $15. But with this, once again, and this is probably because of all the crazy stuff going on with Best Buy, the Total Tech, $200 at every single person, myself included, articles, Twitter people, random normal folks, even people who go into the Best Buy stores themselves, are all saying it's bad. Same with Walmart, that came up these past few days. Not good, it's too overpriced, and they're going to be probably putting consoles behind paywalls. So for this, I will still stand by this. It stinks because you still have to go pay extra money on top of an expensive bundle, but I have to give credit where credit's due. You have to give them credit. Where it goes and says they have, like, it's only $15. Compared to $200, I'll take that any day at all. And as well, the fact that they're now offering little discounts because they probably realize that a lot of people are upset. They probably realize that a lot of people don't want to be price gouged, especially for the holidays. I have to give them all the credit in the world that we're seeing promotions going on. And basically what we've kind of been seeing is that if you sign up for the pro membership, which I'll probably have a tweet out for it if you guys want to for this video, then basically for that, you use that, you sign up, and at the very tail end, they'll give you a little discount code / automatically take it off. Or if you guys even maybe see a pro member, if you guys sign up for like the GameStop mailing list, we've been seeing that too as well floating around. So I gotta say hats off to GameStop with all the crazy stuff going on. I mean, they had a really kind of bad drop with the Xbox Series X drop, but at least on the bright side, they're doing something at least good for the gaming community. And as well, a bit of an update for the upcoming GameStop restock. GameStop is the very big major focus for this week. But as of right now, as I'm recording this video, we have not seen GameStop do any more tweets in general when it comes to that. The last tweet we actually saw as of today was just a little bit ago, talking about you want to go join the GameStop family, we're hiring folks. So as of right now, we usually would have seen, I mean, maybe if there's any updates, I'll tweet about it. I'll let you guys know tomorrow morning, obviously. So make sure you guys are subscribed or follow the Twitter. But when it comes to this, we are not expecting a GameStop restock tomorrow then. We usually do see them mention the pro memberships the day before. We have not seen anything as of today. That doesn't mean that they could not go and restock tomorrow, but we'll have to kind of go and see if they promote it out a little bit more. Usually they'll do pre-promotion and then the next day. Of course, they could always change it up because we did see Sunday stuff as well in general. Like we saw them kind of changing it out, sending out pro emails. So I want to just give you guys a quick heads up on it because we usually see Tuesdays as very big focal point days. There is probably almost 100% going to be a restock this week, but we just don't have any information on it as of yet, on more so the specifics on it. Just so you guys all know, we're still be waiting for them to kind of do a pre-day promotion. As well, when it comes to GameStops too, we also don't forget have seen them mention all the consoles for it and new PS5 bundles, so those are looking extremely likely. So all around good news. I'm happy to see GameStop lowering prices, although even for a limited time. I love seeing them kind of going and like making fun of Walmart and Best Buy with that. And as well, we are still waiting for more information on the drop itself. So cool news on that. And then lastly, kind of wind down this video itself, very intriguing news with this. We actually saw this article coming out today, basically saying that in Japan, the Xbox Series X and S is doing better than the Xbox One. So a few kind of quick notes on this. It's kind of weird because for this, it took them, like just kind of going through some quick numbers over here, is that Microsoft has sold 64,000 Xbox Series X consoles and 38 Xbox Series S's, so over 100,000 consoles together in Japan. But is it only me to kind of go and think that actually seems very small? Like, I mean, maybe I'm just comparing the overall global numbers and like seeing all these other crazy big numbers from PS5s and Xbox, even from everywhere else. But I feel like that just seems like such a small number. And I think the kind of the big things too as well is you guys can even see the context right next to it. For context, Sony has sold 922,929 PlayStation 5s and another 177,000 PS5 Digital Editions in Japan since launched. That is nuts. That is nuts just in the comparison. I mean, at least they are getting some good market share. Like, I'll give Microsoft some credit, but like, I feel like that's insane. Like, that's like it's like a 1 in 10 ratio. That is nuts. And even some of the bigger and crazier news over here is the fact that it took the Xbox One. So I'm sure you guys know, the previous generation for all this stuff. The Xbox One took 4 years just to go and sell 100,000 consoles. I mean, granted, in comparison, the Xbox Series X and S did go and do that in less than 1 year. And I mean, like, that's good. Like, in comparison between the two, that is very good. And we've even been seeing the Xbox Series S even topping as like a best-selling ranking things and like really big, big retailers, which is overall really cool. I think it's awesome. But like overall, it's kind of intriguing just to go and kind of see how, well, Xbox isn't necessarily really doing that hot, at least in Japan. I mean, in comparison to the Xbox, like the previous generation, yes, but compared to PS5, it's kind of crazy in how those numbers are going. So you guys want to know the one best way to go and have it be a little bit better? Get a few more sales? How about Phil Spencer, you go make some more consoles, and send them over to Japan and also, maybe America, maybe hit up the Americans with a few more restocks. That would be kind of nice, I'm just saying. But overall, if you guys want to give your quick little thoughts on that, I could have made a full-on video on that, but I kind of wanted to check in this one because we're talking about restocks anyway. So I do appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. If we have any more updates, I'll give you guys more updates later on throughout today as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. We'll give you guys more updates all throughout the week, and I appreciate you guys all so much for existing. Sorry, a little hiccup.